we'll be looking at what's happening in other markets now. We've had the regular market. We're going to be looking at the crypto market soon to see how Bitcoin is performing there. We see the markets were quite mute, but over the weekend we saw quite a number of jumps in the weekend. We saw quite a number of cryptocurrencies, alternative coins there on the Binance Exchange. They're doing a lot of big moves, talking about price action, but we saw Bitcoin quite quiet there, struggling to stay for that 19K region. Now let's look at what's happening with the fear greed index. That we see it's at 20 points over 100. Extreme fear, deeper into extreme fear. We're sitting at about the last time we had about 24 points, talking about the fear greed index. But now we're sitting there at 20 points. Let's look at the market cap. Market cap there, we'll see the market cap, $23.11 billion. That's up 0.72%. Volume traded, $40.20 billion. That's up 20.66%. Talking about the volume traded in the total crypto space. Bitcoin dominance sits at 40.01. See the price of Bitcoin at $19,240 there, up 0.58%. It's been struggling to hold this 19K level, but we're seeing a bit of upward movement there. Volume traded $19.29 billion. We move on to Ethereum. We see Ethereum also up this morning, 1.84%. $1,307.45. Volume traded at 8 a.m. this morning, $8 billion there, talking about the volume traded for Ethereum. So we're seeing some of those bulls there looking at Ethereum, hoping for some good price movement there. It's trying to come up a bit, but we know Bitcoin controls the market. Bitcoin price action dictates what happens with the altcoins. Let's bring in Rume Ofi now, digital market analyst, bring us up to speed. Hello, Rume.
Good morning, Laddie.
Morning, Rume. So, quite a quiet weekend for Bitcoin, but we saw a lot of altcoins, you know, with massive action on the Binance Exchange. But there's still talk about regulation. You know, the big R word, you know, for the crypto industry. I know some people don't like to hear regulation, you know, some players in the crypto market, but some say it's a welcome idea. What do you think, Rume? Is it time to regulate Bitcoin?
I think this is the time to put some regulations around the entire crypto market, because a place where there is no rule, at some point anything goes. You can see what happened with Terra Luna with the algorithmic stablecoin, where a total of about $60 billion was wiped out. In fact, it rained havoc on the entire crypto space, which actually saw the market dump significantly. Away from that, that is also being solved. You see, another variation of that same token, Terra Luna UST, did a Luna Classic, calling it Lunatic 2.0. That is so absurd, you know. So if there is regulation at some point, if you ask me, now is the right time, because there's a lot of interest in this space. So I am not in other ways saying that stifle in innovation, regulate but not stifle, right? We understand that there have to be some set of regulation right about now. A lot is going on in this space. A lot of persons are launching projects that are targeted at people that don't understand the space. You know, when you tell people that they'll make XYZ amount of money, they don't want to do background checks, and they lose their money at some point. So regulation is very, very important, and that will help put some level of sanity in this space. Let's know who is doing what and how. Thank you, Laddie.
Yeah, and another issue is security threats, you know, in that market. We've got quite a number of hacks, you know, happen, you know, affected, you know, multiple blockchains. We saw what happened with Binance blockchain there. Security, cyber attack, that's a major issue. How's that being addressed at this point?
According to Chainalysis, which is a software company in charge of checking of how things have been done in the space, I mean, the blockchain in and out activities, it has been established that this year is going to be the biggest year for hackers, thieves, digital asset thieves. You know, the year is still not ended yet, but we've seen about $3 billion wiped out by hackers, most especially from DeFi projects, decentralized finance sites. I think across about 11 different hacks have happened just this month in October. So, before now, you always hear of October. It seems the hackers actually turned it around to Hacktober, if I'm not mistaken. About $715 million have been hacked only on in this October. So this is as a result of bridges, right? I mean specifically cross-chain bridges. It happens to the Binance chain as well, and a whole lot of exploit going on. So what I think people should do, in as much as gaining profit is very important in this space, your security is your responsibility. So those getting involved should think of either holding offline wallets, cold storage, right? It is, if you can afford certain amount of money, you can go huge amount of money. You can actually, you don't even need to hold lots of money. Just be your own security. Get a hardware wallet. Very, very important. But for all of these projects that have been hacked, they didn't do their, there's a ping test that you're supposed to run before and at some point annually, so to know if there's some kind of vulnerability. But the founders of these projects are really concerned about products and how they could best serve their, which is not, if you ask me, the most important thing in the crypto industry is security, because you can't be losing 3 billion and the year is not ended. And I think 2021 at about 3.2 billion in total was lost from hacks in that year. And now the year is not ended, we've already lost $3 billion. So this is very important. And individuals coming into this space understand there are phishing hacks everywhere. Don't click links. Very important. Nigerians that are hearing me should understand that if you lose your money in digital asset, it is not the responsibility of anyone. It's your responsibility.
I guess it's not easy being your own bank, Rume. And
exactly.
Nigerians, we love to click our links. Some of those WhatsApp links, you just want to click it and see what's in there. But I guess you can't just click, every link you see at this time. All right, Rume, I don't know if you're still there, but thank you so much for that.
I'm actually here.
Oh, you're still there, yeah. So security is paramount. But what are you expecting, for the market this week? We know it's a new week. There's a lot of volatility still expected, but what are you seeing, briefly?
Ladi, I must tell you honestly, the fact that we are still having macro challenges, borders on the economy all over, even our economy in Nigeria, the truth is we might see some significant leg down by the end of this year, probably maybe early next year. But please be very careful, trade carefully. Don't use money for rent, school fees, and food for investment like this. Thank you, Ladi.
Very good advice. Thank you so much, Rume. All right, now let's look at the top alts by market cap there. We see it's mostly green on that counter, but it's just XRP in the red. They're down 3.18%. BNB, $271, up 0.53%. So it's not looking so bad in the crypto market, but it's a new week. A lot of volatility still expected. We're expecting some data coming out in the U.S., and it's all about the Fed and rate hikes. That obviously is going to impact this market. All right, that's it for the show today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to join us at 1:30 for Business Incorporated for more updates and developments in the world of business. Remember, you can watch this again on our YouTube channel. Just search for Channels Television on YouTube and swip over to our videos. You can watch all of the videos and our productions. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ladi Williams. Bye for now.